Okay, we are live now. Hi Kunal, how are you?
I am good, Amit. Happy New Year, everybody, and Happy New Year to you.
Okay, so
Looks like
guys,
a promising year.
I guess we are live on LinkedIn as well as on YouTube. So if you can hear us loud and clear, uh, kindly let us know in the comment section. Hi Aditya, how are you?
Hi Amit sir, hi Kunal, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. All
Okay,
good.
let me check on YouTube. Everything is fine or not? Yeah, so we are live on YouTube. No problem.
Okay, on LinkedIn, let me quickly check.
So guys, if you are here and if you can uh, hear us loud and clear, audio, video, all good, kindly let us know. So Nitin says yes. Thank you, Nitin. Thank you for confirming that everything is fine at your end. And Kunal
Take,
Moses says here. Pushpendra says yes. Okay.
hmm,
Thank you for confirming, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. And first of all, everybody, Happy New Year. Happy
yep.
New Year, Kunal and Aditya. We are
Happy
on
Happy New
New
Year.
Year,
live.
everyone.
Yeah. So, and welcome to our first live, I will say, for 2025. And hopefully, we did a lot of live sessions in 2024 and we'll try to surpass this year. We'll try
Yep.
to create more value in our sessions and come up with new ideas also.
hmm And guys, thanks
Absolutely.
for being very proactive on email conversation with me. I think just a few months ago, I decided to create a very close knit community, and seems like people are getting value of it. If I have not responded to any of your emails, although in my understanding, I've tried to get back to everyone. But I reached out to most of you asking specifically about where exactly you need your help in your career, right? Because people are located in different countries, 16 different countries. They have their different goals, right? And we don't believe that one solution can be fit for everyone. Okay, so I think I reached out to everyone asking about their specific situation, and thanks. I mean, I received Kunal and Amit sir more than 400 emails in the last
Wow.
Wow.
1 to 2 weeks, and I tried
Wow.
to get back to everyone. But guys, if I missed anyone's email where you asked a solution of a specific situation or where you asked for a specific help, feel free to write here in the chat box, right? That hey, and then I'll search your name and we'll get back to you. Or feel free to drop me the email again. Okay, but the idea is that we actually solve your real problem, which is anything that might be hindering you to land your dream job, okay, or to move forward to that point. So, guys, before we move on with a project, and guys, I won't be able to stay here for long. I need to jump into another meeting, but Kunal and Amit sir will be there. Kunal will be solving this project, like some of the tasks right from scratch. Will explain each and every task along with the solution. Okay, but yeah, why don't we get started with a little introduction? Where are you located? Uh, and what is the weather at your location? And also, if you can quickly like this event, right, and repost it, that would be very, very helpful. We are trying to reach out to maximum people and even expand this community. So if you can quickly like this event and also let us know your location, that would be very, very helpful. Uh, Kunal, where are you located?
I am from Bangalore, and weather is slightly getting colder right now.
Okay.
Hopefully, it will
But
peak
generally,
in
like
couple of
Bangalore
days.
has a mild cold, right?
Mild, yeah, yeah. Hopefully, we
Uh,
should get a peak soon, and then doing there. But yeah, it's good weather right now. Very good weather.
Okay.
And those who are here for the first time, Kunal is a senior data scientist at Dell Technologies, right? So I mean, we're glad to have Kunal with us, and he will be taking you through that journey. I think he's in a position where a lot of you aspire to be at one day, right? So Kunal will jump into his career and profile more, but he's a great, great teacher. Amit sir, where are you located?
Okay, so I am currently located very close to Toronto in Canada, and the
Okay.
temperature is, I guess, it's almost like -3.
Okay. Okay.
Nothing
I'm in.
compared to.
But it's a sunny day. It's a sunny day. So I would say I will be happy to see at least sun rather than the last 2 3 days has been raining. So I guess much better day. I can
Uh,
see people joining in from Lucknow, from United Kingdom, from Andhra Pradesh, from Arizona,
Central India,
yeah,
Lucknow. Yeah. I'm from
from UP,
Bangladesh.
from Jharkhand. Yeah, I can also
Yeah.
see people from Delhi, Ireland, Dublin. How is
and
weather in
guys,
Ireland?
I'm
Generally,
based in Miami Beach, Florida. So if any one of you is here for vacation, because I met a lot of people in the last 1 week who came here for vacation. I met a few high counselor candidates,
Uh,
randomly, literally on Miami Beach and Lincoln Road here, which is like a most touristy spot.
Hmm.
There's this guy who came to me and I was like, I've seen you. He was like, I've seen you then. Okay, we worked
uh,
together at High Counselor in 2022. So I bumped into a few people Miami Beach for our vacation, vacation. So if you guys are here, if you
Hmm.
plan to be here anytime in the next few days or weeks, definitely let me know. I'm right over here. Okay.
Okay, so I can and kindly, if guys, if you can also let us know what role you're targeting, so that
Yep.
we can know that
That is
whether we
very
have the right
important.
audience fit. Yes, but that's very important. So I can see people joining in from Hyderabad, from Texas, from Pennsylvania, Miami. Yeah, somebody's from Miami also. Khushbu Patel.
Somebody. Okay, Khushbu, definitely let's catch up here.
So Kharagpur, I can see people. So I can see people from different parts of the world. Thank you so much for joining in for this session. Uh, Abhiram says very close to suicide.
No, no,
Abhiram,
Viram,
Abhiram,
don't be ever close to that.
yeah, yes, and that I guess there is no problem in this world which cannot be solved.
Yes. And like a lot of
the-
times, guys, maybe at the stage at which where you are, right, the job and the career seems to be like the most important. It is important, we all know, right? But it might seem like the only important thing for you in the world. But when you'll reach at a career stage, like I graduated back in 2014 from Duke University. Amit sir graduated around the same time, and Kunal, he's been in the industry for 10 years. After 10 years, you'll realize that it is just one part of your
Yes,
overall life. It's
and
yeah.
not
There is
like,
one
beyond so many
right?
things. So many things
Yes.
beyond it. Yeah.
and
So
one thing also add to it that once you land like today when you believe that okay, a lot of people believe that landing job will solve every problem. Right?
yeah, it's
That is
nothing.
not true at all. Right? That will bring in more problems. I would say
Yeah. Yeah.
that
One
will
of
bring
the
in
people
more
actually says
problems
this.
and.
One problem you solve, it
Yeah,
creates another
life
problem.
life goes through like that only. Somebody has physical problems, maybe health issues, somebody has financial issues, somebody can have problem like career related issues, somebody can have a personal issue. But the problem, if you will always have something, trust me.
Yep.
Everybody will
Yep.
some will in every age and sphere of your life, you will have at least one or two problem going with you. And I guess that is what life is all about.
Yep. So don't.
Navigating through challenges, like it's more like a video game.
Yep.
Yep.
Navigating through
Next
video
level.
game.
Next level.
Yeah, next level. Yeah, you
Each level, the challenges get
yeah,
harder.
it's just like a Super Mario game, I would say. you you
Yeah.
cross one level and then another level arises, right? So I would
Yeah.
say that, and life has a bigger purpose also. Don't think it like this way that you land up into a job or you don't get job, so everything will come to an end, right? So
Kunal can tell that becoming a data scientist at Dell is not the ultimate aim of
ultimate
life.
goal, yeah, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, one more thing before we move on. I can see a lot of name, Valentina, like we are connected in our Discord community as well. So we have a Discord community where we have about 5,000 data science professionals. So there are working professionals, there are a lot of job seekers. So you'll be able to meet different community people. If you are not a part of our data science, this Discord community, make sure to join it. Uh, I'm sharing the link of our Discord community here in the chat box. Da-da-da. Please make sure to join it. It's a great community. We share useful information. There are a lot of uh, good professionals as well as you'll find people who are in a very similar situation. Oh, so I think let me share it again. Yeah, I think now it's better. So please join it. Take a moment, join it, and let us know in the chat box that you've joined, and then we'll proceed further. And we have 5,200 members now, 5,240. If you've already joined, just say already joined. If you are joining it for the first time, and if you have you joined, just write joined. Okay. Let me, Yes, I just added the link over there. Okay, John Ilson says, can you provide the link? Here's the link again. Just added in the chat box.
Okay,
No
guys, kindly let us
problem.
know this your job role. That's very important. That what role you are targeting, and then we can start.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. We
Uh,
have data analyst, data
meanwhile,
scientist,
yeah,
quantitative analytics analyst.
link not opening.
Link is fine. I just tried it in my system. It is working. Let me share it again. Just share
Do
it
we do
again.
we do we send this link in the email also, which we share?
We do send it. Yeah, I'll anyways send it.
Yeah. So guys, even most probably this will work, but once we'll send you the email, you will definitely get it. A lot of people are
And
already writing join. That means the link is working.
yeah, it's
The
working.
Priya says join. Yes, thank you so much for joining in. And you
Harsh
can share
link is
this with
not
other people
working.
also who are interested in the same domain.
Okay.
Looking for data analyst role, looking for targeting a role, data analyst, ML roles, already joined data analyst roles. So I guess a lot of people from the data domain, statistician, marketing analyst, and data analyst, quantitative developer. Oh, a lot of things Rahul is doing, I guess. Uh,
Got it. Okay. And guys, also as a lot of you are targeting a data scientist or a data analyst role, right after this session, I'll send you an email with two conversations that I had with two of our previous candidates. One is Tara, another one is Michael. They completed these hands-on projects and they shared like their entire experience and journey and how it also helped one of them land a job, and another one is navigating and now is in the process to get a job. So make sure to watch those conversations. That will give you a real idea of the importance of hands-on work experience. Okay, so I'll send that email after once we complete this session. Okay.
okay. Yes, we are good to start. Aditya, will you be able to share your screen? No.
I would no, I'm not logged into that. I can share a link with you.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
let me share the link and then
I guess I have this link. We are doing smartphone sales analysis, right?
Yeah.
yes,
Yes.
you're
Okay.
doing.
I have that. Okay. I'll
You
just
have
share.
it. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So Amit sir and Kunal, I'll let you guys conduct it. And guys, I'll be in the background. Okay.
Okay.
So, and I'll get back to all of you after this session with the detailed email. And please do watch those two uh, uh, experience of those two candidates. I think that is very, very help. That would help you a lot. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Uh, mm,
Okay. So,
let me
well,
share my screen.
yeah.
Uh, okay. Okay. When you see my screen, do let me know.
Yeah. I'm not yet there.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah. I mean, just to let you know, we have crossed almost 100 plus
thank you. Thank you
live.
so much, guys, for joining in. And I guess you will, by the end of this session, you will have a real value coming in from this session. Okay, so I have added the slide, I guess. Yeah, can you see the screen now?
Yes. Yes. We can see it now.
Okay. So guys, welcome all to this session, which we are doing on a project, live project, and that is all smartphone sales analysis from Data Cleanup and Complex. So we'll definitely have an overview from Kunal later on about this. Before that, I will not be taking too much time. I'll give you just a brief introduction about me and Kunal, and then we can move forward. So Kunal, if you can just introduce yourself, let them know about you.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, so my name is Kunal Naik, guys. I'm on a mission to create world-class data-driven decision makers and leaders. And it took me around 10 years of journey to become a senior data scientist without any degrees or certificates, so to say. And the journey has been completely, filled with a lot of barriers. And so, what I feel today is that we are in this midst unique times where we have rapid technology advancement going on, and we have support like ChatGPT and a lot of other things that are there, which is exciting world for data scientists. So in all, a lot of focus is now moving on towards the cognitive part of data science, and that's where my interest is. So I realized that I love to teach, and I after becoming a data scientist, I wanted to teach this excitement of solving business problems, getting to the answers using data, and that's what my journey is till senior data scientist, and then as a coach in the data science world to get you career hikes. So that's about me.
Okay, thank you, Kunal. So let me introduce myself. Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Amit. I work as a head of business operations at High Counselor. I did my bachelor's into computer science. After that, I did my MBA program into marketing and human resources. I worked with companies like Wipro, Reliance, and ICICI Bank after my post graduation. Then I started doing my PhD program. I did my PhD into marketing research. After that, I went to IMA for my research summer school. I worked in teaching for more than 10 years at most both private and public universities back in India. Whenever I get time here, also I teach in some of the colleges. But I also teach on YouTube. So I have a YouTube channel. You can search it with my name, Dr. Amit Lal. I have more than 125K now over there. So I'll update this slide. I guess Aditya is not here. Otherwise, a brief introduction I can give you about him. So me and Aditya met in the same college. He was doing his BTech program. I was doing my PhD program. After that, he worked for Ericsson and then moved to Duke University. And he then worked for Chicago, PwC in Chicago, and then worked for Deloitte also. And then in 2020, we started High Counselor. So a lot of people will relate to this story because he comes from a very humble background, and then he's trying to work really hard here in US. Okay, moving on. Let's a brief introduction about High Counselor. So we started journey in 2020 with just 3 candidates. With now we have almost placed more than 600 plus candidates in US. We also raised in between $2.1 million from Silicon Valley investors. So it has been a great journey. Okay, so we'll move on to the project now, and I will request Kunal if he wants to share his screen, so he can
Absolutely.
show
Yeah.
the screen, and he can let me stop sharing it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you can share your screen and you can start explaining about and then we'll talk about the hands-on training program also.
Absolutely. Okay, cool. So let me share my screen. First of all, right, I want to show one thing for everybody here. Now, first of all, how many of you know that you must execute projects to procure a job in data science, whichever field that you're looking for, data analyst, data scientist, or all? How many of you feel that you need to execute projects? Do let me know in the comment section. Okay, so put projects as a comment section. Now, one of the things that we are very, very good at is identifying what is the need of the market, and most of you might have already felt this need. But the only problem is, right, is that when you start a project, like how do you start it, what do you do, and what else comes with it is really some of the core issues that we have seen. And the next question that I want to ask is that how many of you are good at starting projects? So I know some of you understand it, but a lot of you will also start good at starting projects. Some of you are good at starting projects. Put start in the comment section. Absolutely, a lot of you are telling it's important. Absolutely, most of the projects to showcase are absolutely. So most of you already know that, right? But I want to take that to the next level. These are the next level people. Okay, next people. Some of you know this. Some of you are this particular section where you are good at starting projects. So put start in the comment section if you're really good at starting projects, because this is the next level, right? Some of you will not take action, some of you will take action. Those people who take action, you can call them as start. Absolutely. But here's the kicker. A lot of you saying 100% mandatory. Absolutely. Now, the next question is going to be a lot or difficult more, right? How many of you are not able to complete projects? Put yes in the comment section, right? Now, this is a lot of you know that it is important. A significant portion of you start the projects, but a lot of you drop off here. And we have seen this with statistics, with number. So we know that a lot of people in a lot of surveys, they start the project, but they never end up completing it. How many of you agree with it and feel the frustration of not able to complete the project and stopping immediately? Yes, some of you are saying I'm really good at starting and then stopping immediately.
This is the most
Absolutely.
common problem we have also observed, and that's why we came up with that hands-on training program. Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that is the reason, right? It's incredibly critical. But more than that, a few person, whoever starts the project and completes the project, you will realize one more thing. You will realize that whatever projects you have done are not relevant and not getting you a job, or you can't even speak about it in interviews. So how many of you face this? Like, you've done a project, but it is often dismissed, saying it's a common project, or we don't care about this project, it's not relevant to this. If you have that experience, put yes in the comment section. Or sometimes your resume also does not get selected just because you don't have the right projects. So how many of you got this? Put put this yes in the comment section. How many of you got this, right? Who understand this, that basically completing projects that are relevant is the key to you succeeding in getting a data science role. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Now, absolutely. Thank you very much, guys. So now this is the exact problem that we are trying to address with HiCounselor and the platform and the projects. And that is where we will get started. Okay. So today, the problem statement that I'm going to be working on is going to be a very, very simple problem statement, right? We basically have a data set mobile, a mobile data set, and we basically have to clean this particular data set to provide some incredible insights. Now, this will be a very, very small data set, but today we're going to focus on the cleaning part, and I'm going to focus on one particular part, which is called duplicates. Put duplicates, DUP, in the comment section, right? Is the area of focus for today's project. We'll continue to do a few problem statements, but I hope you get acquainted with the platform and start the project and be finishing it because of the way the HiCounselor platform is designed, right? The only thing that you will require is your ability to basically read and do it. Now, in case you need hand holding and you are still getting stuck, that's where we come in and have created a program where we not only help you start the project, but also help you complete it. Today's focus is going to be on dupe. Now, one of the other focus that we do is able to show you things visually. How many of you want to see this? And let's get started with this particular part of it, right? So first thing that I want to show today is going to be what is, first of all, duplicates, right? A lot of you understand duplicates. Everybody knows about duplicates. But how many of you know that with just duplicates, you can answer a lot of business questions? With just duplicates as a method in this thing, you can answer a lot of questions. Okay. Now, yes, just for those who are asking about the data set, please hold on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce to you the HiCounselor platform, where we will be solving this entire problem, and there will be a series of steps that we will be doing. So I'll tell you exact steps how to get it on this platform. So just wait, guys. We are going to do that. But first of all, today's masterclass, today's lesson is focused on one activity, that is removing duplicates. Okay. Now, just so that you know, right, what duplicates are, and everybody is on the same page, what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you a small example where basically we have a brand Oppo and the model A53, A12, and then we have different colors around it. What remove duplicates is that whenever in this smart sales analysis, what happens is the data is procured from often different websites like Flipkart or Amazon or any other local websites that you have in your own region. You basically collect data from it, and often duplicate mobile data can come onto this particular part of it. So what we do is we can simply just go to remove duplicates. This is one feature which is available in the data tab and the remove duplicate tab on Excel, but we're going to do this in Python and in Python right now. So I'm just showing you how to demonstrate. This is how project execution looks like. It's visually aiding you to understand what steps we do so that you can relate to the problem and think visually and solve problems. Okay, so I'm just going to say remove duplicates, and if I just say okay, what you will see that a couple of rows were deleted because they were duplicated, and that's really the whole idea here, right? So if you'll see here, this row is duplicated, it's duplicate, so one of the rows will get deleted, and similarly these two rows are duplicated and one of the rows will get deleted, right? So you will see that this is called the remove duplicate. This is the deduplication. It's also known as dedupe, the technical term of it, dedupe, and it's often one problem that comes during interviews. But here's the kicker, guys. Did you know that remove duplicates can be used to answer business questions? And this is how we answer one of the questions. And you will be amazed in how just this one technique is used to answer business questions. Let me reframe a question. We have different brand, model, color, memory, storage, rating, the selling price, the original price, and the camera with this available. What if I wanted to get the highest, the brand or the the model that has the highest selling price? How do you think we can answer this using remove duplicate, right? So let me know about your thoughts, but I'm going to give you the idea, right? Notice we want to get the highest priced brand mobile based on this particular part. These are two columns that I want to use, right? So I want to just get one record of that, each brand, right? So there are different brands available here, right? So for each brand, I want to get the highest one, right? So Apple, Asus, Xiaomi, Google Pixel, a lot of mobile brands are available, and I want to get the highest priced mobile model and all the other relevant details with it. Now, this is how you answer it, guys. Now, just try to attempt to answer that. How will you be able to get that? You will see that there are different ways and your mind will be going in different directions. So you'll do that. But the way we will do this is using remove duplication. I want to show it using Excel, but we can do this using Python a lot more better. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to just take M brand, right? And I'm going to deselect all the columns. I'm going to just take this one and take the selling price and just say, okay. And you will see that, basically I will get a lot of duplicates within this particular part of it. And it's not really helping me as much to sort of get few answers. Okay. Now, max price. Absolutely. So a lot of you will be answering max price in this particular part of it, but let me show you a very, very different perspective of how we do things onto this particular platform. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to now combine sorting and then removing duplicates. With these two combinations, you will see a lot of problems coming now. In this particular case, you saw that if I just remove duplicates, it's not giving a much big of a difference, right? I'm just getting like 1759 duplicates and 133 unique values, but actually this is not giving me per brand that particular element, right? So that's the problem. So what we're going to do right now is I'm just going to sort this by brand, and then I'm going to sort it by descending sale price. And so what I'm going to get right now is for Apple, I'm going to get the highest one here, right? And similarly, if I keep continuing to move down and to move to another brand, I'm going to get another one. For Asus, I'm going to get the highest selling price one on top here, right? And so if I go to brand wise, you will see I'll get a different rows. And so now just by sorting the data and just using remove duplicates, right, with the brand and the selling price, now you will see that we have a lot of unique records based on this particular part of it, where we I'll just do remove duplicates again, and just I'm going to say brand. Sorry, one second. I'm just going to do a little bit of difference here. I'm just going to take M brand and just say okay. And basically what I will do is per brand now I have one row. Per brand I have one row, and that is just the highest selling price mobile, guys. How many of you got this? Right? So this is one problem, right? The highest selling this thing. A lot of you will say that you have to do max and all of that thing, but this is one way of getting just the rows directly. How many of you found this useful? Put you in the comment section where you're able to find the highest selling price. Not only that, we can basically ensure that we are able to basically do the same sort again here for brand and add a level, and then we do the selling price and we say the lowest selling price, this time smallest to largest, and you will see that will be available in the iPhone. And if I can just remove duplicates around this and just select brands, you will see that you will get the lowest selling model in each of them. This is the highest selling and this is the lowest selling, just by sorting and remove duplicates and selecting the columns that you're duplicating. How many of you getting this, guys? How many of you found this useful? This is how amazing some of this thing is there. Can we do the same thing? Can I do the same thing, right? By knowing which model, which brand, and which model is basically which brand and model has which brand and which model has the highest price in each of them. And absolutely we can do that, right? So again, we have to do the sort here. So we'll say add the brand, add the model, we will do the sort, and then descending order of selling price here, and say okay. And then if you just remove duplicates based on these two things, you will see that per brand, you will see that per brand you will get different the highest price. And you can see a lot of these similar model phones, just by the change of the colors or by the storage, you will get a different price here, guys. And so with each combination, I'm able to get the highest price. And this is another way of doing it. We can expand the number of levels here and be able to do it. Right now, I know this is the first time you might be seeing how visually these people are this thing are solved. But you can solve n number of problems just by this particular sort and remove duplicates method. How many of you found this useful? Put use in the comment section. And this is one of the common techniques, right, we use to sort of answer these kind of questions. Well, a lot of us maybe use group by and max and try to do a lot of techniques here, but we could just simply sort the data in the relevant way and find that questions, right? Yep, absolutely. Okay, cool. So this is what we are kind of trying to do right now. So let's move on to the project, guys, right? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to walk you through getting to this particular project. So I just wanted to now get onto this platform, High Counselor platform, go to the project just go to the project section. So you log into the platform. I'll be providing the link, and you can just go to the view all project section, right? And we're going to get the smart sales project here, right? So the way you can get it is log in. First of all, how many of you have logged in to the High Counselor platform? Put L in the comment section. If you have already logged in, put HIC. And if you're logging in first time, put L in the comment section, right? So that we know. We'll share the link right now. So log into this platform, get in, and what we're going to do right now is going to execute the project, right? So we're going to execute the project. It's called highcounselor.com/projects. Get to this. Okay. Let me share the link. So it's going to be High Counselor/projects. Log into this. So once you're logged in, put HIC in the comment section, guys. Put HIC in the comment section. Okay. So once you're logged in, put HIC in the comment section, and we're going to begin by getting to this point by saying smart sales analysis here. Just put smart in the project section. Select this project. You should see this particular project coming up, and you can just click on start here. You can click on start. Okay. So if you've done that, please let me know. Put this thing. And this is a guided project, guys. So this is a guided project. If you're able to come to this point, right, you will see the data set that we are referring to, right? We can sort of use that. You will have a problem statement definition. You will have tasks, around this particular platform, and that is how we ensure you complete projects, guys, right? Because the reason you're not able to complete projects is you don't know what to do next. But here in the High Council project platform, we have designed certain questions in a way so that you maximize learning and increase your chances of completing a project, which you can then speak about in interviews and answer interview questions. Okay, so if you have answered yes, so if you have come onto the platform HIC, put HIC in the comment section, and this is where we are going to. This is the platform we use to do guided platforms, guided projects. Right now, I'll just tell you a case study, guys. One of the past participants that we are working with told this actually, guys. Right, what happens is that they never knew that the amount of we are so overwhelmed and think that we have to learn a lot of code and remember a lot of code to be able to perform. But actually, it's a contrary. If you have a framework, much like the steps that we have displayed here, you will be able to answer questions in an interview and solve problems if you have a structure and a framework. And this is one of the participants of the previous batches that told us, right, that having the structure and understanding goes a long way. And that is why we have structured a lot of projects in a way that it's easy for you to follow through and replicate this project in multiple projects that you do on your own. So this will ensure that you recall and are able to solve problems efficiently and as quick as possible. Okay, so now I'm just giving time for a lot of this thing. Yeah, let me drop the link again. Right, so this is the link, this is the platform. So I want you to find this project. Now if you're able to sort of find this project, that is the smartphone sales, and looking at this page, put smart in the comment section, guys. Put smart in the comment section if you're able to find this project and are able to look at what I'm looking at right now. Okay, now if you got that, let me know, guys. Okay, perfect. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to give you the first problem statement, right? First problem statement is to basically ensure that you import the data. Okay, so I'm going to import this particular data. I'm going to import this particular data here onto this place. So if you'll see here, there's a module 1, task 1. We are completing the task 1 here. So all you have to do is basically say df, right? And you have to basically write a code to import the data, right? So first what we will do is we will import pandas as PD, and then df. Here what we're going to do is we're going to say pd dot read underscore csv, right? And we're going to import the data set, and the path of it is mentioned in the task description here. Okay, so we're just going to copy that and paste it here. And then we're going to inspect the data called as df. So I'm going to run this. Okay, I'm going to run this, right? And this is the exact data set that you will see that we have imported within this place, right? So this is the code that we use to sort of get this. I want you to quickly do this, right? Because I want you to be familiar with the platform and how it's done and how it's going to help you succeed in completing the projects, right? So there are a few steps. If you learn those steps, you'll be well on your way to completing the projects, right? We've established how difficult it is to complete the project. Here, one thing you're going to see, I see Mamta Khatri completing the first task. Thank you very much. The next thing that you need to do is click on submit your code. So what it does, it live validates the code that you do and gives you instant feedback about whether you have done it right or wrong, so that you can move on to the next step. And it will say success, your code has passed, test case passed, and your output and the expected output. And that is how you know, and you can just say okay, and then the next task, the second task will be enabled. You will see this one task 1-1 is going to be green, this is going to be orange 1-2, and we are now in the statement where we should solve the second problem statement, right? So how many of you have come till this point? Because we have something amazing for those who are here to share some amazing way of completing real life live projects which will help you get into interviews and projects. And we want to give a chance to everybody to know about that part of it. And I'll just in a second hand it over to Dr. Amit to be able to walk you through some of those things.
Yeah.
But just for you, before everybody, right? I want you to put on 1-1 if you have completed. And I see a lot of you, Abhishek Bhattacharya, a lot of you. I get the notification here. You see that Moses D has completed. A lot of you are doing it, and this is a collaborative platform. So helping each other and having that competitive spirit is going to be really and a lot of you have done it. Amazing, guys, amazing. And a lot of you have moved to the second task. But those who are there, just wait with me. We want to share, give a chance to everybody to learn about some of the things that we do here, guys. Okay, so I'm just going to stop my share for right now quickly, and I'm going to now hand it over to Dr. Amit to walk you through some of the live projects that we do using this platform. So to give everybody a chance to create real world exciting projects that you can showcase and show off during interviews, guys. Okay, so I'm going to stop my presentation and hand it over to Dr. Amit.
Kunal, can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can see your screen. Yes.
Okay. So guys, as you know that we do a lot of live sessions, but we recently came up with an idea that we were noticing one pattern that a lot of people were not able to complete projects. Plus, at times you face issue while doing the project, but there's no one to guide it, right? There is no automated platform which can provide you a support like a human being, right? So that is the reason why we came up with this idea of this live training. So what we are doing now, so if you are targeting roles, so we have launched few hands-on training programs, and specifically I will talk about these two, which we are doing with Kunal. Number one is for the data scientist people, and number two is for the data for the people who are doing in the data analyst roles. So what we are doing is that Kunal will be teaching you live three real-time projects, and we will ensure that all these three projects are completed and you can write it on your resume. So the main goal is not just to start a project. The goal is here to make sure that all those three projects are marked as completed, plus you write it on your resume, plus every concept is clear as Kunal you is teaching you at a very personal level, and these batches are very small. So you can have one-on-one interaction with Kunal, and he can give you a very good idea about how you can land job and how these projects can be very helpful in landing up a job, right? So these are the two projects. Here is a full schedule, which is you can see. It is basically you come to the highcounselor.com, which is, and then you click on live training on the top. And then if you want to enroll into, let's say in the data analyst one, you can click on this and it will show you all the details, that what we are doing, how many projects we are doing, what are the skills you are going to get it out of, and we'll also be sharing with you the testimonial of the people who have recently completed. Kunal, over to you. Anything which you would like to add? How
Yeah.
was your experience while training people on this platform?
Yep. So one of the things that we got so overwhelmed with, Amit, in my experience, is that there is a lot of misinformation of what people should do and what should not do, right? Because
Yeah.
technology is evolving very fast. However, Dr. Amit, you have told us, right? Like you have analyzed a lot of keywords on a lot of JDs, and one common occurring pattern we have seen in the JDs, right? And that is just going to be basically that the traditional projects like ML, AI, these are still very relevant as of now. But the only thing is that when I speak to a lot of hiring managers or interviewers and find out why they are not able to find good candidates for their company, is that ability to basically complete or see through end-to-end problem solving, right? So that's one of the things that is there, primarily because in a lot of training institutes or colleges, although you learn the codes and all of that thing, but you don't really learn to put it together while solving a real life problem, right? And so that is where the three projects are there to take you stage by stage in how problem solving looks like in stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. And that is how you increment. A lot of learners I've seen make this one mistake. They write the one code and then they forget about it and they never touch it again and forget about it. How many of you have learned or taken certificates or degrees and seen video courses or MOOCs and forgotten about the content that you have seen, right? You forget about it. And that is a problem, guys. Like technology is going to be evolving very, very fast. But those that are able to learn and recall and then problem solve are going to win. A lot of people are able to learn, but they're not able to recall while and solve problems with it. And that is where these projects are designed, right? So if you take it in the way that it is designed, you will feel very, very confident. And the experience that I saw with the candidates beaming with joy that now they can write code from scratch and be confident about solving problems, right? Even machine learning problems. And that's what my experience was. I forgot that how it feels to be a beginner, right? And so that is how the projects are designed.
And I have seen those feedbacks. I've watched those videos, testimonial videos, and I'm really glad that Kunal they really got boosted. And the good part was not only about the completing the project. The good part
Yeah.
was that they were confident enough to defend those projects into interviews, because that is where the real. But let's say I go to an interview and somebody will ask me, okay, you have completed this project recently, what you have done, how you have done it. So that logical one to one step 1, step 2, step 3 was
Yeah.
really I guess one of the game changer. I believe that if somebody gets an interview. So this was it, guys. So I have already posted the link for that. That is called highcounselor.com/sc learning. But when you open highcounselor.com, you will see on the top that particular the live training program. So go to there and you can now enroll into it. And a new batch is going to commence very soon, and I hope to see you there. And very affordable also. If you look at, it's hardly come down to like $40-50 per project. You check it out. Yeah. Over to you, Kunal.
Cool. Okay, cool. So now let's move on to the completing the project right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen again, and we're going to do two more problem statements, and then we're going to call it for a day for today. Anyways, now what happens is when you import the data, right? Now we have to display the data types. Now, typically data types, if you have to look at it from an Excel perspective, how do we get a data type part of it, right? So basically, what we do is we take typically while we are importing in the data, we just want to know what is a numerical and what is a string kind of a feature or categorical feature, right? So what we can do is we can just say is statement, that is number, right? So is number, and we take the first value of it and check whether it is a number or not. If it is false, then it's going to be an object or a string kind of a thing. But if it is true, you will see that we have three numerical columns that are getting stated as true, and then the rest of them are false, which are like string or alphanumeric kind of characters or categorical columns. So this is the next step that we need to perform, is basically finding data types. But finding data types and interpreting them while we are executing one of there is a lot of nuances in just understanding data. Like this becomes a very, very seen problem statement, but it has a lot of repercussions down the line. In fact, a lot of us, when we are importing first time data, if we don't import the data in the right data type, building a dashboard or doing a problem statement become very, very difficult. Anyway, so understanding this is critical. So what we do is we take the data set that we have, which is df, right? And we can basically say .d types, and then we can basically get data types from this particular part of it, right? So if you just say df dot df dot types, yeah, we should be able to run it, and we should be able to get that the name and the object part of it. And if you can see here, the three numerical ones that we have, it's actually loaded as float, integers, and all of that. And that is how you get the data types. And if you can just submit this, you will be able to get this problem verified, right? So how many of you are able to complete 1-2? Please let me know in the comment section. So at this moment, right, we have different categorical features and 3 of the numerical features here, which is a known technique, and then we move forward and then perform tasks on top of it. And the last but not the least is today's highlight topic, which is called remove duplicates. And now that you know about remove duplicates, what we're going to do is we're going to take all of these records and essentially just remove duplicates, selecting all of the columns, because there might be some duplicates that are available here, right? So if I just say okay, you'll see there are 109 duplicate values found and removed, and only like 3005 unique values remain, right? So that's really the remove duplicates, and we can basically do the same step, a step which is called duplicates. Just google what is a way to remove this. I like to do that. I just like to go here and just say how to remove duplicates in Python, and you will get a code, right? So you will get a code which we can sort of use to do it, right? Duplicates in Python pandas, and you will basically get this drop duplicate method, right? So we can use this drop duplicate method here. I can go back, come here, and I'm just going to use a df here, df dot drop duplicates, and I'm then going to display the data here, right? So this is how we do it. Yes. So just some of you are asking again submission. What you do is first step is to ensure that you run this data. So if you run this particular part of it, you will see that it has 306 rows, much like how we had there. It removed the duplicates, and now basically what I can do is click on the submit 1-3, and then we'll be able to remove duplicates, right? So this one is going to be identifying, this is going to be identifying the remove duplicates, identifying the duplicates here in this particular part of it. And that is basically done through first of all trying to remove the duplicates. Okay, so 1 second, let me basically do the right stuff. Actually, I've done I've just jumped ahead one of it. It's basically first of all identifying the duplicates, and we do it by this particular code, guys. Okay, so this is how you identify the duplicates, and then we are going to remove the duplicates moving forward, right? So if I run this, it will tell us how much duplicates we have. That is 108 duplicates, right? So we're going to submit this and just check this particular part of it, and hopefully this time this particular task is correct. It's going to check the project, and it is going to let me know whether it's correct or not. Okay, perfect. So it's past the part of it, and now we know that okay, there are duplicates. We can go ahead and remove duplicates just like this, right? So what we're going to do right now is we're going to take df dot drop duplicates, right? So we're going to say drop duplicates, and then we're going to submit this part of it, right? So we'll do that, and now we have the same 306 rows after removing duplicates. If I submit this, right, now we are able to perform this task and remove duplicates. Okay, so I'm putting the tasks here, both of them here. I did this, and I'm also putting the task 3 one, which is this one here, guys. Okay, let me just put the full task here code and the full task here. Okay, so that is how we can complete the task, and now it is up to you guys. We are almost at the time right now, guys. Almost 4 minutes remaining for this session, but now you are able to complete these tasks. Imagine how much time it's going to take you to just basically read the task description. It is extreme. They have mentioned it here. They've given you indicators of what you need to do, how you need to write the code, and then you click, you complete the task, submit. If it is right, you can move on to the next one. If it is wrong, you continue to try, and you keep moving forward. And then you will end of it, you will basically have a problem statement that will give you a certificate of completing this project, which marks the completion, and then you will be able to while you're solving, you'll be able to understand a lot of these steps and be able to actually complete the task, guys. Okay, so that's all from me today. How many of you found this session, the extremely visually walking through and the steps that we do, the platform that we have in terms of giving you organized steps to be able to complete projects useful? Put capital U's in the comment section. Capital U's. I'm going to put the tasks 2 code also. Let me give you the task 2 code. Some of you are asking for it. Yeah, that's it. That's here, task 2. Okay. Cool. So that's task 2. So now we are able to do it, guys. Okay. So I've given all the other tasks also, task 3 and 4. That's how we are able to complete task, guys. Okay. That's how we are able to complete task. This is the project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys,
Thank
if you
you.
have
Thank
any
you.
questions, do let us know. We have just 2-3 minutes left in this live session. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Yeah.
And the registration is open for the live training program. You can visit the website called highcounselor.com, click on live training, and you can enroll yourself into Kunal's exclusive program where he will be teaching you on 3 projects.
Thank you, Ronnie, Abhiram, John Elsel, Omkar, Moses, Sharon, Neha, Nitin for finding this useful. Thank you very much, guys. So you will receive emails about the participants, the links with all the details. And if you have any other questions, do let us know. Any other barriers or challenges you face, do let us know, and I'll be able to answer a couple of these things, right? So
Neha, if you're looking for the link for SC Learning one, you can go to highcounselor.com and click on live training, which is on the top of the website. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining in. It's an easy way that you are just telling us everything instead of letting us learn and letting us what to do, and just like spoon feeding, you just need to tell us why we are. Look, Yashu, it is very important to understand not everyone is at the same level, right? We have already done earlier. We used to do the same thing. We never used to train people. We used to just ask them that this is the project, you need to complete it. So anybody who is who can do by themselves, they are most welcome, and they can go to the platform and they can complete the project. And what Kunal has taught you is just an overview of 1 or 2 tasks, right? There are 10 more tasks to be done in the project. So I guess it is a good start to understand that the goal is to everybody should be on the same page and learn at an equal level, rather than somebody is able to do it and some other people are left out. So if we are doing it, so thank you for your comment. Vishal, can I get the recording of this video? It will be available on the YouTube and even on the LinkedIn page, so you can watch that.
Yep.
Okay, I guess we are good. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kunal. Thank you for your time. And we'll be meeting in the next session very soon. Guys, bye-bye, guys. Take care.